and welcome back to Olympic Eaters. Today we have three-time gold medalist in eating, Lightning Crayon, with us. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
So tell us, how do you maintain such a thin figure while being a competitive eater at your level?
That's a great question. Well, it's all about high sugar foods. When you have high enough sugar content, you go so fast, time actually stops around you.
Well, that is very interesting. We have a bowl of Cheerios over there for you to eat today. We're gonna go right over here. Are you ready?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. All right. Ready, set, go.
Hello, and welcome back to a box of 1980s Wheaties cereal. I mean, you guys have to realize.
Why are y'all walking down the street that way?
Today we're here to talk about Amber's true form, a platypus. Today we're here to talk about Amber getting down to the 400-pound range and rubbing it in everyone's faces. That's right, after years of trying, Amber has finally gotten down to 499 pounds. At least that's what her scale is saying in her latest vlog. And while some people are celebrating her victory, others are questioning it altogether. On top of that, Amber is trying to set the record straight about her weighing 600 pounds, just by doing what Amber does best, lying about it. Did Amber Richard Simmons her way to 499 pounds? Did Amber lie about her highest weight? And should you feel skeptical about all this celebrating? It's up for you to decide. You know, there are a lot of us in the Amberverse. Some of us drive luxury vehicles and some of us ride on unicycles. Me, I drive a Volvo station wagon, so if you're ready, grab yourself an American t-shirt and get yourself some short shorts and strap in, because we are headed towards the Amberverse. Working on this editing might take a couple hours. Make some bagels taste sour, then I take a shower.
Here we go again.
Amazon unboxing till it makes me feel better. Then I'll cover up the comments like some stretches in my sweater. Ready? Ain't felt this good since I broke up with Becky. I get my Torrid on, I'm feeling sexy. Like miss my pill reminders cause I'm on too many meds. Yeah, I gotta stay in bed, but I'm feeling good. I don't do my taxes, I might need some help. I don't plant a garden, I get lettuce off the shelf. I don't wanna work hard, I just want the clout. I don't like my girlfriend, so I switch them out. I don't wear a seatbelt, it only slows me down. When I order Uber Eats, I gotta have the hash browns. Yeah, I got a couple lawsuits, I had to leave town. I don't have a license, my mom drives me around. Target haul, Torrid haul, don't check the price, I got it. That money stacking up like those calories I counted. We'll start today's video hearing from Shower Lyn. That's right, Shower Lyn, haven't heard from her in a while.
I shower daily.
Amber makes a point to tell us that she has in fact showered and that there's some sort of dry shampoo technique applied to her hair. I don't know. More of Amber not having to prove anything to us, right?
Wrong.
Also making a return to this vlog is way more eggs. Way too many eggs for Amber to have. She really doesn't have that much of an active lifestyle. Why does she eat this much protein? Side note, these eggs have been cooked so dry that they look like cornflakes. After making another attempt to prove that she's been awake for hours, claiming that all the clocks in her home are wrong, Amber says she's aging, pointing out the gray hairs she's found today. Yep, that's right, old Father Time decided to pay Amber a visit. That's so stupid. That's right, old Father Time decided to pay... Yep, that's right, old Father Time decided to pay Amber a visit, just like the rest of us, right? I suppose the difference is Amber says her gray hairs are because she's just so stressed out. Yeah, it must be so stressful having over 200,000 subscribers and able to pay your bills without question every month very easily. Oh yeah, so stressful to be able to order $3,000 a month of Uber Eats, no question. So stressful that you never have to drive anywhere, ever. I'm sorry, what are those gray hairs from again? Do you have kids? Do you have someone that you're taking care of? Or are they taking care of you? Sorry, it just always bothers me a little bit whenever Amber says she's so stressed out.
Please.
I do want to point out that Amber says, let's hide that, about her gray hairs. Very indicative of her attitude towards the rest of her problems. But Amber says she's young at heart. She's youthful. I think there's a point in saying there's a very big difference between being youthful and just being immature. Like, how would you describe the term youthful? Because to me, the first thing that comes to mind is agility, speed, jumping, playgrounds.
What's the matter?
getting tired.
Do you think of any of these things whenever you think about Amber? Amber says her new lime green nails are styled after Billie Eilish. Okay, if you ask me, it looks like you've just flavored your nails lime. Just melted down some sour Skittles. It's always funny to me when Amber describes her so-called style. If you know anything about Amber or Amber's history, she really doesn't have much of a style at all. In fact, almost all of her quirks, the language that she uses, her hair, her personality, are all just copies of things that she's seen on the internet. Think I'm making that up? Let's detail that.
I mean, no, not that.
To start, her quirkiness is completely fabricated. No. What you and I would call a preference or, a favorite thing, Amber calls a quirk. She's just so quirky. What's that? You like lime in your Diet Pepsi? Oh my god, so quirky. Such a quirky girl.
Quirky girl, so quirky. So quirky.
I am a quirky girl, so quirky.
The language that she uses and the way that she speaks is directly pulled from YouTube. She uses words that have only been around for a while, like unalive. Slang terms that she doesn't seem to really understand, like that slaps. All for the sake of being cool to the young people.
I love the young people.
Her hairstyles, the ones that are different from the typical it's flat, are generally pulled from TikTok or beauty vlogs. Whatever you can think of, she's probably seen it and stole the style. As long as it's not too complex, which is a lot of stuff. And lastly, her personality. It's just Trisha Paytas.
Okay.
She's literally just trying to be Trisha Paytas in almost every facet. It's weird. It's always been weird. Side note number 2, Amber seems to just keep making this weird noise where she sounds like a semi-truck hitting their brakes along the highway. You know that sound I'm talking about. It's like a bunch of tubes being banged on by some blue men.
Now there's like a certain style I'm aiming for, and Torrid they're not doing very good in that department.
Sorry, I just had to mention that. That was funny. Amber tries to prove the haters wrong about the Christmas music playing in the restaurant she was eating at. As far as how she's proving people wrong, she says her nails are the same color. Got us. And if you believe that, I'll send you over to Karina's channel where she will have some very nice Kermits ready to sell you mud in the form of a pie.
My husband! My husband!
It's not that it's out of the question that they would be playing Christmas music at this restaurant. It's simply a matter of Amber's lied before, so there's no reason for us to believe her now, which is why it's always so funny to see Amber's channel saying things like, the truth, as if she can prove something to her audience that she's lied to again and again.
Stop it, you're such a liar.
Hey, Georgie.
Get in the truck.
You liar!
Yeah, when Amber comes up with the next rocket engine or a way for me to travel without driving, you let me know, and then she can prove to me how she did it. In writing. Next up, we have Amber's new blanket next in line of the Cuddle series. I just have to take a second and say, if you aren't a fan of Scream, this blanket sucks. I'm sure the blanket itself is fine, maybe a little thin.
It's thinning.
But it is just so weird to me. It's just another thing that we've never seen Amber into before and probably won't see her ever into again. In all honesty, this may have something to do with her new Valentine being into Scream or Batman and other things that are seemingly random for Amber to be into. Also, this blanket is just cringe. Who gets a Scream blanket where the line is, no, you hang up? That's just cringe. You get the one that says, wazza! What's wrong with you? Oh, and let's not forget about Editing Lyn. Editing men. Editing men. Let's not forget about those editing men. Good men. Good men.
What a brave man going in the line of duty like that!
Hey there, Editing Tyler. I hope you all liked that edit. That was for the men of the Amberverse. Lily said it takes me too long to edit. I don't think so. That one was worth it.
It did take a while. It took a while.
Editing Lyn makes an appearance with this blanket. Such good editing. Respect. Respect. In the next scene, Amber pops up looking like a vampire or some sort of gypsy fortune teller. Maybe Morticia Addams. Actually, that's too far. I'm sorry, Morticia Addams. I do not want to insult you in that way. Stop. Upon further review, Amber looks strikingly similar to the cat lady from The Simpsons. I'm genuinely afraid she's going to throw a cat at me. Amber then tries to set the record straight about her past super morbidly obese weigh-ins, trying to say that she never weighed more than 600 pounds. And her highest weight that she ever attained was 572.4. And if that sounds off to you, that's because it is. Thanks to a generous and speculative viewer like you, JB, I was sent this clip proving once again that Amber is just lying.
Why?
But I can safely say, like, when it comes to me stepping on the scale, I physically have never seen anything higher than 572.4. I know that the last time I talked to you guys, I was on Weight Watchers. I was 593.6 pounds, and I had lost 15 pounds in 5 days. So much conspiracy whether I was lying or not. I was not lying. I was very, very, very shocked that I lost that much weight.
So yeah, her actual highest recorded weight by her is 593.6, and that's just what she reported, not what she actually weighed. And she even says this herself. She says, "I never saw it," implying that she just stopped paying attention at some point. More classic double speak from Amber Lyn. In all likelihood, Amber reached 600 pounds a long time ago and just never told anyone, or tried her best to ignore it. Just like those gray hairs. And this is of course supported by Amber's long and varied history of lying about seemingly unimportant things. One thing to remember about liars though, they lie. There doesn't need to be a reason or an outcome that benefits them. They just do it because they can. For someone like Amber, this is a power trip. It is simply seeing what she can lie about, seeing what she can get away with. It's little things. This is all power for her, which is why she's trying to lie about 20 pounds. Any lie that Amber can get away with, no matter how small, is a victory for her. It's like the Who's from Whoville. Oops, I wore the wrong shoes. Oops, they sent me too much food. Oops, I shower daily. Reinforcing the lie she just told, Amber says it's very obvious how much she's changed since 2019. Is it? And while I can say maybe there is a small change, it is not obvious. Not at all. But that's just the kind of rhetoric you get from a narcissist. They lie so much that they actually forget what the truth is. They lie so much that they start to believe it.
Conclusion.
While any weight loss for Amber is a good thing, it's important to remember how Amber responds to positive things in her life. She celebrates, and specifically, in the case of weight loss, she celebrates using food. Lost a few pounds? Great, let's order pizza. Cleaned the apartment? Great, I could really use a hamburger. Just took Twinkie on a walk? I deserve takeout. Unfortunately, Amber has a terrible pattern of celebrating her victories with food whenever it comes to weight loss, and that's more than likely what's going to happen with this 499-pound weigh-in. In my personal opinion, because Amber is so intent on rubbing this in everyone's faces, this is just not gonna last. Some sort of delicious dinner celebration, and we will be right back into 500 pounds. That is, if 500 pounds isn't a lie as well, and when it comes to Amber, we'll never know. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you look to your right, there will be a 1980s American Olympian to help you from the Volvo station wagon, and you'll be back at home safe and sound in no time. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this special episode of You Guys Have to Realize, and remind everyone that these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please, please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in these videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
How many miles can you fight all night? Can you sleep all day? In the darkness I can help you find your way. And when you're down I know exactly what to say. Just trust me someday.
God, I look like Daniel Larson.
You look like Michael Cera in Juno. When he's
Yeah,
like
but
the freaking.
Yeah, but I look like a stronger Michael Cera.
You look like a more cracked out version.
I kick Michael Cera's ass.
He's so tall and lanky though.
Oh my God, Sarah, I love you. Sarah Marshall. Oh my God, please. Wait, is that the right movie? No, wait. That's not the right movie. What's his girlfriend movie? What's that all about? Scott Pilgrim. What's the girlfriend's name? I never saw that movie because he's a simp.
I don't remember that one. I only remember Juno.
Yeah, Juno was good. I'll give him that. You can literally see my underwear. These shorts are too short.
You can probably see your balls too.
I'm trying my best to not have that happen, but I know there's gonna be some slippage.
Some slippage? Those are women's shorts.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Today we have 3-time gold medalist in eating lightning. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start over.
Amateurs.
And that is a new record. I'm sorry. You want to try again?
Let's do that one more time. That'll do it for that. I don't want to waste any more Cheerios.
Do I say it's a new record? And that is a new record.
Yeah!
Lightning.
Thank you, Stool. Thank you for that comic edition, Stool. That could not have gone better. Alright, thank you, Lily, for your assist. The hams. You don't want to deal with the hams. Excuse me! Your balls are showing.
Hey, you're gonna be in those shorts.
I am sorry for this insane get-up. I can't even see. Oh my god.
Did you make yourself sick?
No. It's a lot of milk.
He needs some milk.